Hey, listen, on the guys that's out here on the dating scene, I heard it's pretty hard to date in Washington because all the women are Spokane for. See what I did there? I'm your host, the Destin legend, Leon Rogers, 107.5 WGCI. And the chick over there with the curly hair, Emmy Award-winning reporter Tia Ewing is in the building. What's up?
Hey, Leon.
So,
I have to switch it up.
New do for boo or just new do?
I just want to be different every day. I want to be a different woman every day. I was told that men get bored with the same woman every day, so I want to present myself as a new woman every single day.
There's no way you can be a different woman every day.
I'm going to be a different woman every day.
Because still at the end of the day, it's just basic things that women going to do. I don't care how many you change your wigs,
well, I'm going to change my wig every day.
On,
I'm doing it.
And whatever y'all wear, y'all still going to do stuff like when a guy say, what's wrong? Nothing. Then an hour later when he watching the game, we need to talk. So it don't matter. It don't matter. You just covering up the, yeah, all right, I'm going to be cool for me. What we got?
Well, hopefully somebody enjoys it when it's all said and done.
What we got? New do for the boo, though. That's the new thing. Every time it's a new do for the boo.
No, that's not
why
it
is.
All right, we got to talk about. You
was out here like,
I wasn't. I just wanted to do something different.
Who see me?
You know? I don't know. All right, we got to talk about recreational marijuana coming, obviously, to the state of Illinois. But we know it was a showdown, at least with City Council, because we know that the Black Caucus here in Chicago wanted to hold off weed becoming legal here in the city until July 1st. And so Anthony Beal, he is a city councilman for the 9th Ward that covers areas like Pullman, Roseland, other far south side communities. He was fired up. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
This is a travesty in our community. We complain day in and day out about the lack of resources in the African American community. We got the worst schools, we got the most crime, and we get the less resources out of everybody in this city. And we have an opportunity today to stand together to make a difference on getting resources to come to our community.
Preach. Okay, I agree with everything he had to say. That all came out of the fact that when you look at the dispensaries that have been given the green light to set up shop here in the city of Chicago, there are no African American, no minority-owned dispensaries at all. They're all owned by white men. And so if they wanted to, as a Black Caucus, come together and hold off until July so you could get some minorities involved. And unfortunately, it didn't go down that way in City Council. It will still all start January 1st, and the dispensaries that are going in are all owned by white men. What do you make of it?
Why is everybody upset? I said this the day they came down with that BS about it's going to be a lottery and all that. We knew what it was.
Yep.
If it was going to be Black-owned dispensaries, Hispanic-owned dispensaries, people of color, you would have laid that out from the jump. You're going to have one, you're going to have one. I know several people. I know a conglomerate, a group of guys, 5 deep, that had their money, all their paperwork in order, all the money for whatever the different many fees that you have to pay would have almost put you at about $750,000 just to open one that were ready to go. But guess what? It's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen till you start changing politics in the city. And this is for all the people out there. Right now, I'm talking to all the people out there that sit up here and say, why do I vote? My vote doesn't count anyway. This is why your vote counts.
Yep.
This is exactly why your vote counts. Stuff like this. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able, if I get to use medicinal marijuana, go to a medicinal spot in Inglewood that's owned by somebody that looks like me. That's the problem with our neighborhoods now.
Absolutely.
Everything that's owned, it's not us. And they take the money that they make and go put it in their communities. Now, I will say this. If y'all want to prolong having people of color own dispensaries, you tell the people that have the dispensaries in those neighborhoods, they have to give a certain amount and portion back to the community and build stuff into the community. Now, I'd be fine with that till we iron out this other mess. But in January when it starts, if these people are making $100-some thousand a week or 2 weeks, a month or whatever, they need to give $25,000, $30,000 to the community and help build stuff in the community and keep it clean to elevate the community on the same level that they making money.
I agree with you.
That's it.
100%.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, all they're going to do is build their money, then go take it back to their communities and build their communities up. But we said this When it first happened, I said that lottery stuff, I already know what that is. The fix is in.
You knew it. Yep.
Fix is in. What's next?
All right, we got to talk about R. Kelly. He is being accused of stepping in the name of love with a very young girl. That's nothing new.
In the shower.
That's nothing new. But he was actually in a Brooklyn courtroom today, even though he's being housed here in Chicago. They had him on a TV monitor. He went to court for allegedly scheming to create a fake ID for a Jane Doe. But everyone believes that that Jane Doe is Aaliyah, for him to marry her, because that ID was made around August 30th of 1994, and then the next day, that is when he and Aaliyah got married. What do you make of it? They're charging him with that, as well as all the other charges now stacked up against R. Kelly.
You know how I feel about R. Kelly. There's no love in my heart for somebody that takes advantage of young girls, especially at his age. But I will say this, though. Why aren't any of the parents being called to task? If he was going out trying to get a fake ID for Aaliyah, her mom and daddy didn't know about it. You mean to tell me your child is spending all this time with somebody else and you don't know anything about it? I'm sorry, like, he's a bad dude for that, whatever, musical genius, what may have you, but some of these parents have to be held accountable. You sent your child to him, and you know he has a track record of being a pedo. So, once again, like, I'm sorry, Rob, go ahead and make that gospel album, said, I'm calling you God Collect, will you accept? Just give me my 10% and do the whole album from jail. The whole album. So
to add to kind of what you're saying about the parents, so Aaliyah's mother actually denies any claims of, knowing what was going on. Obviously, Aaliyah's father has passed on, but that's what the family has said from Aaliyah's side. But of course, that's what would be said. I find that hard to believe. You don't know what's going on. Like, I got a 20-year-old. We own her everywhere. Phone, what's up? Right. See when she coming out. Like, I find that hard to believe. So, but it is what it is. I mean, he's going to have his day in courts. Yeah, several. It's more than one. Several courts. Now, was it worth it, Rob? I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was either. All right, we got to talk about crying, right? Do you remember the last time you cried, Leon? Cried? Yeah, literally. Tears coming down your eyes. About a week ago when the Bears lost. Were you at home? Yeah, I was at home. Okay, so Curb Chicago has put out a list of the best public places to cry here in the city. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Chicago. Yes, I hear the crowd saying what here in the audience today. Let me just run down some of these places for you. We're going to put them on your screen. Skokie Lagoons is a place that you occasionally cry. Kathy Osterman Beach is a place. They got the Navy Pier on there. They have an L train on there. They have the Nature Boardwalk over at the Lincoln Park Zoo. Daily Center, Law Library. I just don't understand this. Did they put Markham County Courthouse child support? No, that's not on there. It's all places for nature. Did they put the Popeyes on Torrance when they out of the Popeyes chicken sandwich? No, I'm not crying in public. That's not going to happen. If you catch me crying, I'm at mama's house or I'm at my house. I'm not crying out in public. You're not going to see me cry in public. I'm just surprised that there is a list of the top 10 places. Oh, actually, I take that back. 11 places that you can cry here. 64 4th and Dobson when my weed man out. I might cry out there. Oh, my goodness. But I'm not crying out in public. Why you putting that man's business out there? It ain't January 1st. You gonna get that man locked up. I'm sorry, bro. That's a wide area. They knocking right now. You don't know where we meet at on 64th and Dobson. It's just 64th and Dobson. We'll be right back. More Later with Leon. Coming up, my main man, comedian T-Murph is in the building. Y'all gonna love this one right here. We'll be back. More Later with Leon. Wow. Welcome to Toyotathon. Hey. Ready for a great deal? You know it. With savings on Camry, RAV4, Highlander, and more, it really is the most magical time of the year. Can you pretend you didn't see this? But I'm seeing it. Right now, during Toyotathon, you can get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a spacious new 2019 Toyota Highlander. You never know what you'll find at Toyotathon. Come in today. Toyota, let's go places. With the NFC East and playoffs on the line, Dak leads the Cowboys against Wentz and the Eagles. It's a huge doubleheader. Sunday on Fox. The NFL on Fox is brought to you by MENARDS. This year, don't just celebrate Christmas. Make it a Lerner and Rowe Christmas. And a happy Hanukkah. Go to our Lerner and Rowe Facebook page. Tell us what you want, and you just may get it. Lerner and Rowe are the voters for you. Call 222-2222. Don't you want to get more for your money? Well, nothing's easier than saving money with Insure on the Spot. Get your free auto insurance quote in just 2 minutes, and they insure everyone.
Quality auto insurance you can afford. Average savings $315. Call Insure on the Spot now. 773-202-5060. That's Insure on the Spot. 773-202-5060 or click on insureonthespot.com.
Surprise! A new Buick?
To James, from James.
Hey, is this a new Buick?
I Secret Santed myself.
I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year. I love it. I love it.
Don't forget you this holiday season. Using cash and the GM Employee Discount for Everyone, get 21% below MSRP on most 2019 Buick Encore models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners and lessees get an additional 4% below MSRP.
Welcome back to Later with Leon. I'm your host, the Destin Legend, Leon Rogers. To my far left, with the new dude for the boo, Tia Ewing, Emmy Award-winning reporter. And with us today, man, very good friend of mine, man. This brother is absolutely hilarious, man. One of the best dudes out there. Give it up for comedian T-Murph in the building. Hey, man. First of all, your beard is very impressive. How many times do you get told that?
Yes, it is.
A lot, especially by dudes who cannot grow a beard.
Yeah, like myself. I'm a goatee guy.
Yeah,
I'm a goatee guy, but I mean, you got the whole going. I like that. That's dope.
More to it than that.
Yeah. Real quick, man, talk about T-Murph and your journey, man, because you got a very interesting story. You was nice with the Clippers at one time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a very dope barber. I cut hair for, for like 20 years. 20 years. And then, you know, I started to have customers that are similar. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Leon in the barbershop. But, yeah, hey, man, I think you, this little part right here. I think you pushed me back a little bit right here.
Man,
like, nah, man, that's God pushing you back. Yeah, that's a little recede on it. Little recede on the hairline.
What made you get into comedy?
The barbershop, man. Yeah, the barbershop is what
always
actually got me. Yeah, I would spend more time telling jokes than actually cutting hair. So my clients would get mad because I take an hour on each head because I got to tell the stories, crack jokes, and hee ha ha. But yeah, that's what happened, man. And,
all right, man. We got some stuff I want to get your insight on as well. Tia's gonna toss it up. We're gonna knock it out the park.
I know y'all about to be fired up about this. So rapper and also registered sex offender Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know, he went and tricked off on everybody in his gang, and 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. That's what they call themselves.
Treyway.
And yeah, and he only is getting 2 years for all of this, telling all of the things that he did. He is charged with racketeering, obviously. That's one of the charges. And he's going to serve 2 years. But who knows if he's even going to serve that much time, because he's already served so much time behind bars for just sitting there as the trial was going on.
So much time? It's been a year.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying 1 year he spent.
So we're going to do about 3-4 more months, come out, make a song, and go crazy. Be at the Billboard Awards next year. Accepting this award, apologizing to everybody for what he did.
I hate him so much.
Why? No,
I hate him so much because he a fake gangster. He's finna get out, and all the kids in cul-de-sacs finna be just all over there. Like, yeah, Treyway. Put your hand down, Brendan. It's just, I'm sick of it,
When I saw that story, first thing I thought about, rest in peace, was Bernie Mac joke when he said, I ain't going to jail for none of you more. I'll be in the courtroom like this.
He's right.
He did it, y'all. I tried to call you 3 times, but your line was busy. That's what he did. He got on the phone and told on everybody he's going to come out and be successful, because you're listening to me right now. This generation does not respect or honor honor.
They don't.
He's gonna come out and be successful in music again.
He's so trash, though, man.
He is trash as a rapper anyways, before this even went down.
But guess what? He was blowing up. He was hot.
Nicki Minaj joined him on the song.
Fifi, all that.
Because we celebrate mediocrity. That's why.
We do. That is true.
Well, they love average.
He's also getting 5 years. He is upset. 5 years supervised release plus 300 hours of community service. His attorney actually said that his client, talking about Tekashi, also known as Daniel Hernandez, showed extraordinary assistance and cooperation with the government.
If he come out, let's make a bet. If he come out and get a hit song out, you shave your beard off. But if he don't, if he collapse, I dye my hair like Tekashi. I dye my hair like Tekashi, red, green, all over, and wear it like that for a day.
Just get a wig.
First of all,
no, I'm a dad. I'm a real dude.
It's more kids in cul-de-sacs listening to rap, so I know I'm gonna lose that bet. And who was his lawyer? Who was his attorney? Jesus? Like, how did he?
He did have a good attorney.
He is covered. He is covered in the blood.
Oh man, who was the assistant?
The Treyway
Muhammad?
blood.
Who else? I'm trying to, man.
So, I know. It's unbelievable.
No, it's not. It happens all the time.
Though.
I don't know why people find this unbelievable. Like, it really shocks me when America is shocked by stuff like this. People have been telling all the time, Sammy the Bull, everybody, dudes in the mafia tell, when you looking at 100 years and the judge tell you, you know what, you could do 40 and get paroled on 20.
You're right.
You
You're gonna roll
tell.
over. You roll over.
But you only 30 years old, all them dudes out there talking about, oh, I did my time. Man, you ain't never heard somebody hit a gavel and say 100 years. I done watched dudes' knees wobble off 14. 100?
You're right, though. Mine will buckle.
Somebody tell you about to do 100 years. Just tell me life. There's no such thing as 100 years. Just say you about to die in jail.
Man.
And hit the thing.
What I mean, it just makes you think about Bobby Shmurda. Like, what I mean, look at that. Bobby Shmurda did all this time,
A
right?
lot of time.
He had a hit. I mean, and he was a real dude, but he didn't fold. He didn't snitch.
And you know,
now look at
you know what I'm saying? Everybody, and I honor him for that. Great job, because when you lie in the bed with dogs, you should get fleas. But at the same time, Bobby Shmurda is there saying, what if? Bobby Shmurda is looking at himself like, you didn't even do nothing in the group, no way. You was expendable.
If only I had rainbow color hair.
That's it.
All right, we got to go on over to Riverdale, California, where a guy actually sat down. I'm sure you guys have done this before. You want to kind of get your face drawn like a character? You know, like a caricature,
yeah, like a Great
or a
America.
Cartoonish person. Well, this guy sat down for that, but it wasn't just sitting down for this picture. This is what ended up being drawn of him.
Okay.
He actually ended up robbing the artist that was drawing him for $500 after sitting down. How dumb!
job.
Because now they're out there looking for the guy that you see
didn't
right
take
there
his sketch
as
with
a
him?
caricature.
Well, he should have took his sketch with him.
No, he left it behind. He left it behind.
But that's a character. That ain't him.
Is that Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Right. But if it is, that picture gonna start talking.
I don't know, you know, for me, I don't know why, but when I saw it initially, I thought it looked like Chance the Rapper a little bit. With a little weight gain.
That picture is that picture right there that guy drew is every Hispanic dude in the area now. To the police. And just like when I see a composite sketch on the news of a black man, I stay in the house, because that's all of us. You getting stopped.
That's me too, without a wig on a good day. So
I'm just trying to figure out how, without a wig on a good day.
Without a wig, sometimes how I look like the male sketch too. Is
Man,
my point. Most women.
How bad did that picture have to be for you to rob the dude after he drew it of you? That don't look nothing like me. Give me everything.
It was not
You
a
want
good
the picture?
drawing.
Keep that.
I have nothing left to say, but we'll be back with more later with Leon. We'll see what T-Murph. Lord have mercy. Oh, that's me.
On a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something, too.
Yeah?
Yep. One for you, and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
And I love that you love it.
I love it.
I like red.
Using cash and GM employee discount for everyone, get 18% below MSRP on most 2019 Acadia models. We are professional grade. GMC.
We are excitement, intensity, action, fun, aggressive, fearless, suspense, winners. We are the Wolves. The next home games are this Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. The Stanley Cup will be making an appearance at Sunday's games, so arrive early. Get your tickets now at ChicagoWolves.com.
Looking for incredible speed and a great value? Xfinity delivers both. Xfinity is America's best internet provider with fast internet and the speed, coverage, and control you need with Xfinity XFi. Call 1-800-800-2079 today to learn more or get started with an amazing deal on Xfinity Internet for only $20 a month for 12 months. You'll get the best in-home Wi-Fi experience with fast speed and reliable coverage for all your devices. But that's not all. You'll even get get control of your home Wi-Fi network, see who's online, and even pause Wi-Fi to connected devices. Just call 1-800-800-2079 to get started with Xfinity Internet for just $20 a month for 12 months. And ask how to upgrade to XFi Advantage for unlimited data, enhanced network security, and so much more. Get the speed you want and the value you want, all risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just call 1-800-800-2079. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Welcome back to Later with Leon, man. Sitting with me today is my main man, T-Murph is in the building. We talked about earlier how he got started in comedy. You know, thank you. The one soul clap. Thank you. Talked about how he got started in comedy. He used to be a barber. And now that actually blends into a show that you do once a month that's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
So once Jokes and Notes closed, I felt comics needed a place to go.
And Jokes and Notes being Mary Lindsay, who's been on the show, Comedy Club, where a lot of us cut our teeth.
Yeah, so that's the club in Chicago that I really got funny at. And once it closed, there were a lot of comedians that didn't have a place to go. So I started doing Faded by T-Murph, which was a blend of, you know, barbershop talk mixed with stand-up comedy. And it grew into something, man, that I've actually taken almost to every state in this country.
And what I like about the show is you never know who's going to show up.
Exactly.
Because you've had shows where you have comics, and that's not a diss to the other comics that go there, but then somebody like Hannibal Buress will walk in, or Lil Rel, Milton Howard will come in. So as you doing that, and it's kind of like you're giving back to other comics, how does that make you feel when people come and pack your show out? Because that's something you do. I don't see anybody promoting it but you. I see you grinding all the time with that. How does that make you feel?
Man, it makes me feel, man, amazing, because a lot of times you hear that people don't support. You know, oh, man, Chicago don't support, and people don't do this. And in all honesty, people do support. You just have to give them something to support. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you're producing a quality product, people will come out and support the show or your event or product, whatever it is that you have, as long as it's quality.
Speaking of support and quality product, man, I hear you on a project coming out on Hulu TV called Woke.
Yeah. So we're actually filming a project. We'll start filming here in January. It stars Lamar Morris, who will be
Shot-Town guy.
Yeah. He was on New Girl for like 7 seasons. Played Winston, but he'll be playing Keith Knight on our show. Blake Anderson, who'll be playing Gunther. He was on Workaholics for about 6 seasons, and then myself, I'll be playing Clovis, and we all play roommates who live in a house.
Talk about your character though, real quick.
Well, Clovis, in all honesty, is really just me.
Really?
Yeah. You're gonna see a lot of fly Jordans on the show, a lot of Yeezys, some Supreme, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some, you know, All Saints. I'm out here. I be fly on the show, man. And cool dude, got a lot of different ladies, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell my wife. But other than that, yeah, I'm out here.
When do we expect, when does that start? Like, when can we watch that on Hulu?
Hopefully by, I want to say the third quarter of next year, it'll start airing. So yeah,
Real quick before we get into the raffle that you got going on, what's that like sitting at that table read with Lamar? Because Lamar crazy too, dog. That's a funny dude too.
Dude, let me tell you something. It's at first it was intimidating, but those dudes make you feel so welcome and at home. And Lamar, it's like we become brothers on the show. But Blake is another animal, because man, when he turned it on, dude, it's been times where we've been on set filming and he get into character and I'm trying to focus. And they have the film of my shoulder and you just see my shoulders moving like this because I'm trying to hold a laugh in.
You got a raffle going on that you're giving away some shoes or something. Talk about it real quick before we get out here and tell people how they can get in contact with you for Faded.
So the raffle is actually going to be, we're going to give away a pair of Jordan 4s. And with the raffle, what we're doing is all the money that's donated, if you can't fit the shoes or whatever, there's also a $150 prize that you can get. And if you can't, give up the $5 or whatever, we have a PayPal link. But we're taking all the money and we're going to take that like prepare food to go feed the homeless.
Good stuff.
It's a friend of mine. His name is Whit Gardner. He runs a restaurant called FH Jerk. So yeah, we definitely want to just work on helping out the needy.
How can they sign up for the raffle and how can they find you on social media?
Everything is on my website. If you go to imtmurph.com, you can find the raffle. You can find information on me. My website has my half-hour special. And outside of that, you can find me on everything at I Am T-Murph.
Hey man, thank you for being one of the ugly friends that I can hang with. We be ugly together, man. T-Murph in the building, man. We'll be right back with my final thought right here on Later with Leon.
holiday helpings on Good Day Chicago. Tomorrow, Chef Danny Grant of Maple and Ash and Etta shows Whitney Payton how to put together a heavenly seafood dish. We'll show you how to get the recipe and help the food depository at the same time. Holiday helpings, tomorrow on Good Day Chicago.
It's your last chance to save big, really big, because this Thursday and Friday, Santa Bucks are back. Clip in the Meijer app to save even more, because with Santa Bucks, you decide what's on sale. Believe, we've got everything else you need.
What do all these products have in common? They can all be delivered today. App now offers free same-day delivery on thousands of items. Call or chat with our experts online to find the perfect gifts for everyone on your holiday list. It's never been easier to get everything you need delivered right to your home. And when we deliver, it's always done by one of our own professionals. App. Delivered from our family to yours.
Surprise! A new Buick?
To James from James.
Hey, is this a new Buick? I Secret Santed myself. I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year. I love it. I love it.
Don't forget you this holiday season. Using cash and the GM Employee Discount for Everyone, get 21% below MSRP on most 2019 Buick Encore models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners and lessees get an additional 4% below MSRP.
In the Army National Guard, family means everything.
Our parents, they were really supportive that all 5 of us would join. I got my education because of the Guard. I got to travel a little bit and experience a whole different culture. It helped me get my job, helped me pay for my house. Being part-time really helped because I could have some opportunities that were still in education.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard instills pride that you and your family will share. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
It's your last chance to save big, Santa style. Because this Thursday and Friday, Santa Bucks are back. Save even more on great gifts like these. Because with Santa Bucks, you decide what's on sale. Believe, we've got everything else you need.
Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Jenna Dewan hosts Flirty Dancing, December 29th on Fox.
Great show today, Old Lady with Leon. Thanks to our guest, my man T-Murph was in the building. Listen, if you want to be a part of the audience, go to fox32chicago.com, click on the Later with Leon link, and join the party. For Tia Ewing, I'm Leon Rogers, Chicago. You see something, say something. See you tomorrow.